what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. This is something your mom ride. Bitch nigga, you fucking got nothing on lock. You're a stupid broke kiss. Even Daniel Penny can't choke this. You're a phony boss snitch. I'm elite without Tony Khan snitch. Nigga, you're a corny gift. I take a stand like Lois Smith, keeping my mind mud tight. You're going down like Bud Light, cause I always pop cruise. Could've outnumbered me if you work for Fox News. I pop hearts, not tarts. My little skills, top charts. Crush your whack A-listers. You wouldn't pop if you date Tyler Perry's sisters. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. I'm not chasing foul green. Get pulled like what CMT did to chase Aladdin. I smoke the best weed. Crazier than hearing that men chest feed. I'm the nigga that's colder. Even Pooh can't stop this older. This is a harder G. Have seen more green than Marjorie. You can't trash the pimp. I'm wild, you're far raised like nasty shrimp. Break a fake rapper. Follow my lead, not Jay Tapper. I'm not with Disney. I bring shit to you like Drizzly. So hot, I got the sun dashing. I'm trouble like once, gun flashing. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are. You know it, you know it. Crowd suckers, what you are.
Yo, what's goody, y'all? It's your boy Worldarama. We back. Grindhard TV podcast. We back in the studio right now. S.STREET Media. We do this every Sunday, 4:30 to 6:30. Sometimes fucking 5 to 7. You know, we do what we want. I mean, that's what we do here. But I got two special guests in the building right now. Very important. I'm gonna introduce them. Then I'm gonna go into my little interlude, and then we're gonna interview them. So first off, we got Missy the Dawn, y'all.
What's up?
We got Strong O, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing, man. You know, usually I do like on location interviews and podcasts, but whenever I got special guests that I want to interview, I come in the studio, I sit down, and we get in depth with stories and different things that we got going on. And we have so much shit going on right now at the fourth quarter of 2023 into 2024. So we got a lot to talk about. But there's a couple of things that I want to say before we get into this interview. I got another speeding ticket today coming here. I'm upset about it again because now I got to spend mad bread on this lawyer to get this done. But I just got some information that I'm not going to indulge to anybody else on what I need to do to beat my speeding tickets. Because, you know, Missy the Dawn is a lawyer. Not a criminal defense, entertainment, but she knows some stuff. So she put me on.
This is not legal advice.
Nope.
And is not to be construed as making this is not legal advice. This is not to be construed as creating an attorney-client relationship. That's my disclaimer.
You already know. You know what I'm saying? But that too, all right, so that cop, he violated. I'm tired of these. I don't want to be disrespectful, but whatever. Fuck him. Anyway, but another thing too, I was just at the Raising Canaan release party the other day. I think it was Thursday or Friday. It was lit. I seen all of the cast members. I met Mario Van Peebles. He actually told me to reach out to him for some stuff. Tony Danza. I was a big fan of Who's the Boss back in the days. You know, he plays a mobster on the show. I met him. He's a cool guy. Looks good, too, for his age and as long as he's been in the game. Then there was another girl that I met. I think her name is Kimmy Cakes or something like that. Or she works for PVS Limited or something like that. I took pictures with a lot of people, right? And I don't usually always post everything, but I posted me and her picture just today. So she reached out to me, and she was being very nice and everything like that. And she says, oh, those pictures that you posted of us wasn't flattering. Could you take them down? Right? Now, this is a question that I'm going to ask the people. Mind you, y'all, if y'all tuning in, right, y'all can call up. You feel me? Call up. I want everybody's opinion on what y'all got to say and think. And if y'all got questions for our guests, you know what I mean? Say something to them. You feel me? The number is 516-540-1684. Again, 516-540-1684. Call up and y'all tell me what y'all think about this. But look, when you take pictures with people, right, and you post them on your page, if somebody else that's in the picture, if they feel like that picture is not flattering or the light didn't hit them on their best side and all that, and they ask you to take it down, are you obligated to take those pictures down, or are they your pictures to take? I want to hear what y'all think about that.
You took the picture, and as such, under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, that piece of work belongs to you and you alone, and you have full authority to do whatever you want with it. Nobody can tell you what to do with it, and if somebody reposts it somewhere without your express permission, you can send a DMCA takedown notice. You can also work with an attorney to send a takedown notice combining with like, hey, I want you to license this and pay me and get paid for your stuff. So, yeah, that's your prerogative.
So basically, her telling me, oh, that picture's not that flattering, could you take it down? I could have been like, hell no.
That's right, unless you just wanted to be like nice.
A nice guy.
You just face-tune everything unflattering out, repost it for her.
Yo, but that's crazy, though, because when we take pictures with people, like a lot of times people go to these celebrity events and everybody want to take pictures with the celebrity actors and actresses and the rappers or whoever else, you know what I'm saying, tastemakers in the game. Once you take that picture with a person, that's it. I notice a lot of people will go and they'll say, they'll take the picture and then they'll show the person so they can look at it or whatever the case may be. But me and her, we took like 3 pictures. And then I didn't even post them right away. I just posted it today. And then she hit me up, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? So I'm thinking we're going to connect. I'm going to try to, work with her on her podcast. She work with mine. But then she says something about how the pictures ain't that flattering and could I take them down? And I was like, okay. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, yo, who is she to tell me to take pictures down off my page? But then at the same time, I look at it like this. If you don't want to be on my page, I don't need to have you on my page. That's how I feel about it. Like, I took a picture with you out of, showing love, and I posted it out of the strength of us connecting and showing people that we networked and stuff like that. But if you feel like your picture ain't good enough to be on my page and you don't want me to put it on your page, then you can't be on my page. My page is lit. So if you don't want to be on my page, then okay, you're off. And that's just how I feel. No disrespect to whoever wouldn't want to be on the post, but it's my picture. I owned it. Y'all just heard it from an entertainment lawyer. But at the same time, if you don't want to be on my page, then goodbye. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So people could call in and say, but we got the attorney's info on what we should do. So if somebody tells you they don't want to be on your Instagram because you took a picture or they took a picture with you, yo, do whatever you want with that picture. Nobody can tell you nothing. See, me, I'm on some. If you don't want to be on my page, goodbye.
Yeah, whoever took the picture, whoever took the video, they own the copyright to that immediately. They don't even have to file for it. I mean, filing copyright protection gets you extra protections, but you own the copyright immediately.
Instantly, I know. Soon as that picture goes clean, it's yours.
Any beat you create, any lyric, any photo, any drawing, you own it instantly.
Look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to Missy the Dawn for being in the building. If y'all need entertainment advice or entertainment lawyer that y'all want to hire and get some done, because y'all out here doing a lot of deals, y'all say y'all doing, but I don't think y'all handling the business. So get you a lawyer. And you do it like that. You feel me? Yo, Blue Diaz, why is you call? Oh, okay, we got somebody calling. That's Blue Diaz. What's goody? We didn't hear you. What you said? We didn't hear you.
I want to give a shout out to World of Rama working out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Strong O. Shout out to the podcast right now, man.
Yo, if y'all didn't know, Blue Diaz is the guy that produced Strong O's whole EP. Y'all know the song that just started the show, Crowd Sucker. The other video that's out right now is going crazy. Another video is coming. This guy that's on the phone right now produced all of them. So, Blue, shout out to you. Thank you for providing the beats for, artists that call up and want to get on the show. And he produced the Queens Get the Money. And he produced the Go Bay Bay. You know what I'm saying? And those songs right there is Where they going?
I've seen his work. Those are going on TV. Those are going on games. Those are going on movies. Those are going worldwide.
Yeah. So Blue, remember what I told you, man? Don't use too many samples, man. They be real strict.
No, don't make me clear. Yeah. Don't make me clear.
We don't want to have to clear stuff, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From this point on, I already know, man. But thank you for everything, man.
Thanks for calling up, bro. Anything? I'm gonna see you later anyway, right?
Yo, man, I'm a big fan.
You already know, grind time.
Yo, Missy said she's a big fan of your music, man.
Tell her I said thank you.
Big
Tell
fan.
her to put us to the studio if she wants. She's more than welcome.
Yeah, I bet.
Wow.
Next time I'm in New York, baby.
She leaving tonight. She got to fly out tonight.
I got a client emergency. I was gonna fly out Tuesday, but I gotta fly right back to Atlanta. I can't leave my clients hanging.
She got the big deals going on.
I go around the world.
Definitely. Inbox me your profile and everything. We'll definitely, keep in contact.
Bet.
Oh, yo, Blue, I wanna say something else because we got Strong O here right now, and he's performing on December 14th at the Spazzo event. So speak on that real quick.
Yeah, you already know. It's December 14th. Myself, King Lyrical, and David L. We're having this thing called Next to Blow. We're providing a platform for the artists. We got DJ Spazzo in the building. A couple of artists performing. That's December 14th from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Club Iguana. That's 240 West 54th Street.
Yo,
Everybody,
who is DJ Spazzo? Tell everybody who he is.
DJ Spazzo is a big DJ. He's from Power 105.1 and Hot 97. He works both, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he works both of them?
I think he works, he works on Hot 97. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
That's right.
97.1. You already know, man. You already know. He gets his songs played on the radio. He's a big DJ.
And he plays a lot of independent artist stuff.
A lot of independent artists, yes, sir.
Mainly if it's produced by COD.
COD, yeah. Shout out to Cover.
But he's the guy now that puts out a lot of mixtapes of all of the independent artists and stuff like that.
And he does all that, yes.
Okay,
sir.
All right. That's what's up, Blue. So if anything, I'm going to see you later. And you know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. And thanks for calling in.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, my guy. All right, peace. There you go, y'all. So that was Blue Diaz. He produced Strong O's EP. And I want to get to you, Strong O, because I want you to talk to me about how do you feel now? You got your 2 videos out off the EP going right now. You know what I'm saying? People's buzzing, the views is going up.
Yeah.
So let's speak on that. How you feel about
I feel great. I did all my lyrics to all 5 songs, if you didn't know. And I'll be getting a lot of love. Shout out to the girls at the Fantasies, because they showed me a lot of love at that strip club.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You be going to the strip club with your joints?
Yeah. One girl said she popped it in her CD and just walked around in it.
Oh, that's what's up. So which one of the joints was her favorite?
Sick Cred. Everybody loves Sick Cred.
Oh, Sick Cred. Yes, I'm a dickhead.
We got the Sick Cred.
I really want to ask you I really want you to break down some of your vocals in your rhymes, because when you say a certain stuff, I think a lot of people, it goes over their heads.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I remember when you was in the studio, you was telling me that you watch a lot of Fox 5 News.
Yeah, Newsmax, Fox News, and CNN. I get my information from all those 3 companies.
So when you be saying your rhymes and your bars that you be saying, it's stuff that a lot of regular people
that
wouldn't
just
know.
don't know.
Yeah,
Some people don't even know who the president is.
Exactly. Like you be saying some shit. Like I'll be listening to your words and I'll be like, yo, he just killed that bar right there. But people don't be understanding.
Yeah.
So when you listen to the news, right, and you just come up with it, like what makes you like do like a little metaphor or a double entendre with something from like.
See, when I be watching, I watch a lot of wrestling. So in Sick Cred, when I say, if, I'm not getting the F out, even if I work for Vince, that's a double conundrum right there, or oxymoron, because I'm saying he put the F out, and I'm saying I wouldn't get the F out if I worked under him. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I come up with these because in school I was a big social studies fan, so I just take what I learned from that and just do my siblings the metaphor and throw my opinion in it at the same time, like Eminem does. He throws his opinion, and everybody calls him obnoxious. So that's what I do.
So that's what you going for. You going for like the Eminem obnoxious type of
rap, Slim
like,
Shady.
Yeah, type shit like that. Because you said a couple things in your joints. Like for instance, I was just saying the first couple bars of that song, and you know what I'm saying. When you like, this is something your mom rocked. Right, so in the video, I had your mom in the video because she didn't was like rocking, but she was bopping though. This is something your mom rocked.
But she wants to be out the video though.
You know what? The video is out already. Mominger is out. It's there to stay.
You're out there. I've seen you before.
Word. So look. Also, you said there's a piece that you said when you said you couldn't pop if you dated Tyler Perry's sisters.
Yeah.
Now, when you say that, is it about his show sisters?
Yeah, that's right. Show sisters.
And all of them, and you say you couldn't pop. So is it
Yeah,
that them girls is
if
kind
you
of
was dating
fast?
one of those girls on there, you still wouldn't be big. That's a double diss.
Yeah. Yo, check out Strong. Also, when we gonna drop the EP? Like when we gonna hit an old EP?
The EP dropped just like 2 weeks ago on Spotify, right, Mom?
Oh, you dropped the whole thing already?
Yeah.
Because I noticed when I be releasing the shows and I be adding your videos into the show, I notice I get a little something that says,
Yeah, from 2Core.
yeah, they really watching y'all stuff. So y'all up there, and you got a star on your Instagram.
Yeah.
You got to check, I mean.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
finally
talking about.
famous.
Salute, my
Finally
guy.
made it.
Whoa, yo, Strong O working, man. That's what I'm saying. When you Googled New York City top 10 hip hop agencies,
Yeah, you
and I
was the
came
10th
up.
one, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
one of the top 10 hip hop agencies in New York City. That's a big deal right there. And Strong O and his momager is actually the persons that actually Googled and let me know that. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited and appreciative of that right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So you said you've been out there. The girls at the strip clubs been playing.
They're
your
loving
joint.
it. They're loving Sick Cred. And Crowdsucker. One girl was like, man, I like the angle that he
Yeah,
shot
we
it
gotta
in.
get you playing at Sapphire and
Yeah.
at Cheetah and
Oh,
Atlanta
yeah,
and
yeah.
Onyx and Atlanta and
Yeah.
Magic
You
You
City.
got talking to Mike.
Yeah, we gotta get you playing at Magic City and
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So yo, since
Peaches.
you're an entertainment lawyer and he's an artist coming up in the game. So
Yeah.
what type of advice would you have for him right now?
I mean, I
beginning.
think the best advice for any business person, and that's what you are. I mean, you're an entertainer, no matter what kind of entertainment you're in. If you're a singer, songwriter, beats producer, hat maker, visual artist, muralist, like whatever you're
Jeweler, 'cause
doing,
you got the Don
jeweler,
looking bling,
jeweler,
bling.
like whatever you're creating, that's your business. It's a business, and I know you're a creative, and your job is to like be a visionary, and you're coming up with these beats, and you're coming up with these lyrics, and you're coming up with these concepts, but you also have to think about the business aspect of
Yeah.
things, and you got to protect yourself.
Right.
And you got to realize that you're like the business's goal is to make money for
Right.
you. You want to get that bag. So you got to make sure that when you're going out and you're looking at contracts and you're reaching out to people and you're hustling, that somebody sends you a contract, that you read that contract. If you don't have an attorney, that you read that contract and you understand every word of it, because all of them are different. There's no standardized language in them, and it is a cutthroat business, and you got to protect yourself.
Speaking of contracts, because I just had to reach out to you for a contract that I got from Fundamental Music, which is a licensing company, and these guys saw me out in Atlanta. I went out there. I think it was a couple of joints I went to. We was out there from the end of August to like the early part of October, and we went to Revolt World. We went to Queens Get the Money, Atlanta. We went to A3C, and we went to the BET Awards. And shout out to the other podcast that I got on while I was out there. But while I was at A3C, we was in front of the main building that they had it in, because this was the first time they did A3C since COVID was over. So they had it differently. They was in a building. They had everything like up in a hotel area. And so what me and DJ Weirdy Wolf did, like we do, we pop up to whatever location. We got our TVs on the top of the trucks. Shout out to the Jurassic Park Packable promotion truck. And we out there performing and filming, and the footage is out there. But we met a lot of important people. So this is what I'm saying.
That's how I met you.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. When you see things going on out here, you need to be on location, be at these events, and make your presence felt. Because I met Missy the Dawn there. And she just went over a contract for me that some other guys from Fundamental Music saw me out there too as well, performing. They Googled me because I was giving out my cards. I always got my cards with me. And they Googled me, and the guy called me, and he said, I love your music. You have that New York sound that we're looking for. We can place your music in a lot of places. So I'm like, okay, all right. Let's see what it's about. Send me something that we could possibly work together with. They sent me a contract. Now, like you said, I read the contract, but I'm not an attorney. So when I was reading it, and it was all of these big words, and I'm looking at it, I'm trying to understand.
Am
and
I
I'm
allowed
like,
to swear?
You could say what the fuck
We
you
talk
want.
like fucking assholes,
Yeah,
man. Like,
exactly.
why can't we talk in plain English?
Yo, exactly. I
We're
don't
like,
understand.
wherefore, henceforth, the
And it's like-
aforementioned.
And I think it's done like that specifically to jumble you up so you don't know what the fuck is going on.
I mean, plain English.
But you know, see, I
Plain
guess when you go to
English.
college, you know how to read between that shit. I couldn't. I was like, what the fuck is this? And what is that? What is that? And then I called the guy, and he was like, oh, this is just standard, this, standard, that. You know, regular stuff that
But the
industry
stuff they
person will
say
tell
out
you.
loud doesn't matter. It's what's in the four corners of that
Exactly.
contract.
They always say, read the fine print.
Read the fine print.
But when
Read the
you-
whole contract.
but
Don't
when you-
sign anything without reading it. Nothing.
Right. But when you read in the fine print, if you don't understand what that therefore and thou shalt not and all of that shit, you ain't going to understand it. And this is why we got Missy the Dawn here today to explain to y'all why you need an entertainment lawyer to read over these contracts. Even when you're doing a small business with somebody, you still should put a little agreement together. And it should be done properly so that it be no mistakes. Because there's a lot of people doing a lot of music together, doing songs, collaborating. But then when the shit come out, or if some big corporation comes to get involved with it, then now everybody's like, oh, I did that and you didn't do this. And and they don't have split sheets or nothing. And that's where the problem comes in. So Missy the Dawn, I want you to explain why artists need to always have some type of agreement or have a lawyer looking over something.
Artists are business people, period. And when you have a business and you don't make a contract and you don't make an agreement and you're not mitigating against future potential risk, you set yourself up for a potential lawsuit. I don't know how many people know how long actual lawsuits take or how much they can cost. But you're looking at lawsuits running 6 figures. That's how much it's going to cost you to sue someone. And you got to make sure, even if you get the judgment, how are you going to collect? You got to make sure they're not judgment proof. So you're looking at hiring a litigation attorney and paying them $100,000, $200,000. You're looking at 3 years in court, and that's stressful. And then you can't focus on your business, and you're losing money, and that's not what you want. So what you want is you want to make sure that ahead of time, you set something up, you review your contracts, you set up written contracts that are done with the forward view of what could possibly go wrong. You think of everything that could possibly go wrong, everything, and then you use that to mitigate against it so you don't end up in court. So everything is spelled out in that agreement, and everybody knows what they're getting, and that's good for everyone. Right. That's a win-win-win. Except for the litigation attorneys. Right. It's a lose for them, but no one likes going to court.
You're right. But, you know, when you have to, you have to. We just finished talking about speeding tickets. I got to go to court for that. Or I get me a lawyer and I don't have to go. Or I do what she told me and I'm not going to say it on live. But with that being said, even when you're in the studio and you're working on records with other artists, I think there should be
an agreement.
I think it should be split sheets right on the spot. So everybody knows. Because I go through this a lot, right? I'll be in the studio, and I like to come up with stuff right in the studio. Like when we was in the studio with you, you came in there, you said all of your songs. We did an EP in like, what, 3 hours, 4 hours?
4 hours.
It was 4 hours we did his whole EP, right? He came in there, he knew the beats played, he went through his whole song. I mean, he said his vocals, his hooks, he was doing one takes. Yeah. One take, Strong O was doing one take. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to clap for that because this guy, he was on point with it.
Done in 3 hours.
Like, yo, we did a 5-song EP in 4 hours, man. So that means one take. That's what we should call him. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna get you a necklace.
Yeah, thank you. He gonna hold you to that too. He gonna be like, my necklace.
Take.
You know what I'm saying? So, what made you decide to actually want to rap on these kind of beats? Because you're a newer artist, and you know most of the beats nowadays they want these drill, trappy type joints.
Yeah, rap.
So what made you like the boom bap hip hop style beats that you came in the studio and killed?
Because not many people know, but I was born in '86. So about time I listened to hip hop, it was like 1991. I was 5 years old, and I've been studying. Since 1991, and when it came time for 1995. That's when I started rapping, and I was like, I love these beats because you're saying controversial things, but it's over melodic beats. It's nothing like that. Like what Wu-Tang did. It was like, Wizard had these perfect beats that he was like, do-do-do, and Method Man would come and kill it. It sound music to your ears, and that's what I wanted to do. I want to do those, take it back to the 90s, those boom bop beats over lyrical hard rhymes. That's who I am. I'm a 90s baby and I can't help it.
That's why you say you speak on Eminem a lot.
Yeah.
Because he was always that controversial.
And didn't care what people think.
So when you were in school, were you an artist in school?
Yeah, I've been rapping since I was 10 years old.
Oh, okay. All right. So what did people think about your music or your lyrical ability when you was in school?
It's funny because by the time I was rapping, Bow Wow was coming out, and people thought I was going to be like Bow Wow, but I had to say, no, I'm going to be more like Eminem. And I would just freestyle at the lunch table. They'd be like, oh, man, he is good. He is like another Eminem.
So how do you feel about people trying to compare you to Bow Wow?
I mean, we was both little kids. We both I had the cornrows like him, but I was like, no, I'm straight up. I'm hip hop to the fullest.
I seen a lot of your pictures from back in the days, and you let your hair grow out.
Yeah, I let my hair grow, get twisted, braids, all that.
So what made you want to do the Little Caesar this time?
Because I'm feeling like the old Jay-Z right now. I gotta have my hair shaping up,
He said the
like
old
he did
Jay-Z.
with that president. His hair was just clean shaven.
Right. The old Jay-Z. Y'all heard that? Yo, shout out to Jay-Z for being a billionaire now. You know what I'm saying? But also, I think all of y'all guys that you're older, like gatekeepers, y'all need to be a little bit careful because they coming after y'all. So whatever happened back in the 90s, no, dead ass. I'm keeping it 100. You know, we don't hold our tongue up here. I'm keeping it 100. Like, I don't think that they're going to stop at Puffy. I think all of this shit that's been going on back in the days with these young girls and the slimy stuff that's been going on, that's all going to come to fruition. So if you know like, for instance, soon as Harvey Weinstein got bagged and they was coming after him, Russell Simmons quit all of his businesses and moved to Thailand. He automatically knew, like, yo, listen, this is not going to work.
Thailand, a non-extradition country?
Exactly. He knew what he was doing. So Russell knew. He like, oh, I know what I was doing back then. I'm out of here. So Puff, you ain't the only one. They're gonna come after R. Kelly. Ain't the only one. They getting that dudes eventually.
Yo, 50 putting out a documentary that he drafted last night on Insta. He putting out a documentary called "Did He Do It?"
Now I got a question for you. Since you're an entertainment attorney and we talking about entertainment. This is all entertainment. What do you feel about 50 like kind of helping expose Diddy? What do you think about that?
I think I don't want to get on 50 bad side.
Nobody wants to get on 50 bad side. Just so y'all know, 50's from Queens. Shout out Queens. We get the money. But
yeah, this Detroit girl ain't that tough.
Right.
I can't hang with that Queens boy.
Yeah, Queens, we get the money out here. But yo, 50, like you definitely going hard. And I seen a lot of interviews where you told people the stuff you've been saying is gonna come out, and y'all gonna understand what he's talking about. And yo, you was right, bro. And this guy, Keefe D, that's talking about Puff had something to do or paid for Pac to get killed, and the girl Cassie. Everybody knew that Cassie was with Puff for a long time and that the certain things that they was going through. But for them to settle out of court so fast is because she sued his organizations and his businesses. She didn't sue him as a person. She sued him as with the businesses. So they settled automatically, like, oh, we don't want this. And they might tell Puff they're not going to continue insuring him unless he stepped down. So it's a matter of time before Puff is going to be like off the scene too as well. And
I mean, it depends on his organization and how it's set up. If his operating agreement sets up for a board of directors and the board of directors and the member have a vote on how to expel somebody, people can remove the founder from the firm.
Yeah.
You could start a business and your board of directors can get rid of you like that if they want to.
Especially if it's affecting like their bottom line.
Oh, don't mess with people's money, right?
Yeah,
don't mess with money.
Like for instance, we know that Puff was the dancing guy that's all involved in everything and stuff like that. Like Suge said, if you don't want your executive producer dancing all in your videos and shit. I was at that Source Awards. I was there right in front of the stage looking at Suge saying that, and I thought it was going to be on after that. I was like, we about to get him. But it didn't happen. Everything went out smooth and everything like that. But no matter he's been the face of Bad Boy and all of this stuff for this long, the fact that all of this drama is coming up, like you said, them board of directors could be like, you're out. We got to get you out of here because you fucking up business. And nobody wants to fuck up business because the bottom line of business is dollar. Money.
They got the vodka. I mean,
everything.
They got the
tequila, all that shit.
I just had some of that the other night.
Yeah, my wife loves
their anejo's great.
Yeah, she loves the DeLeon stuff.
But you got to wonder, like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to Revolt? What's going to happen to these brands?
And I just went to Revolt World out there when I met you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
my boy Kenny Burns, like, shout out to Kenny Burns in Atlanta. You know, he's involved with Revolt. And, you know, you don't want to see other people's careers and other people's futures get messed with. So
but that's what happens when you deal with people.
They got to protect.
And you're under other people's umbrellas. Once they go down, that affects you as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but
we'll see how it plays out. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. I mean, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
I ain't gonna front. The way 50
Wish I
is
got
kind
a
of like
crystal ball.
the way 50 is keeping his foot on his neck. It ain't gonna be good, man. It ain't gonna be good.
Like I said, I would not want to get. But you know, like, I'm not saying the allegations are true. I'm not saying the allegations aren't
If they
true. I
already
have
paid
no idea.
Cassie,
I got no idea.
If they already paid Cassie, then yo,
I can't make a judgment either way. What I'm saying is, like, act with dignity, act with respect, treat people like you got a mother, like you got a sister, like, treat people with respect, be a decent human being, and
but you know this business is not decent and it's cutthroat.
just
you know that.
just be that. You can be cutthroat and still be decent towards people. Like, there's a difference between being cutthroat in business and treating people like with
having a good personality,
be respectful,
but being a cutthroat business.
Be
person.
respectful.
Right.
You know, I met a guy at A3C. I didn't know who he was. Random guy on the street, asking him for directions. This man walks between me and the street to walk me in because he's a gentleman. His mama raised him right to make sure. Like, that's what a gentleman does. He opens the door for me. Look at me. You think guys treat me like a lady? And this guy was such a gentleman.
Right.
And now we're working together. I mean, he's a good man. And that's what I want to work with. Good people.
Right.
Hard workers that grind and good people.
That's right. Grind hard. You already know what it is.
That's right.
Shout out to Fundamental Music. We in there, baby. I ain't gonna front. I bought a bottle of champagne to pop while we in here. I don't know. You want to pop a bottle? We could do that because we celebrating, man.
That's right.
Actually, just so in case y'all ain't know, this is now December 3rd, right? December 3rd. We just closed the deal. I just signed on December 1st.
2 days ago.
Missy the Dawn is the one that went over that contract, make sure it was right. Because when he first sent it to me, I was kind of like, let me get this lawyer to look it over.
We went from 3 pages to 6.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So now we got that going. And for everybody that don't know, Grindhard TV, this is my 19th anniversary. We've been on TV in New York City for 19 years. You know what I'm saying? We started off on public access. We went from public access to DVDs. And then we went from DVDs to internet, YouTube, and then grindhardtv.com is the website that's been up all of this time. Next year is my 20th anniversary. I think for my 20th anniversary, I'm going to put everything back on, half-an-hour episodes back on public access around the city because they've been playing some of my repeats, and a lot of people have been calling me, talking about they've been seeing the show. So obviously that's another way of promotions. It didn't go away, and I'm going to do that for my 20th anniversary. So Strong O, your videos will be all on the show as they have been already. And they'll be all over the place, man, all of this exposure. So I'm so happy that people could Google the top 10 hip-hop agencies in New York City and I'll come up. And I'm not going to not stop talking about that. I'm not gonna stop talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a jerk.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
19
right.
years, you already know.
Yo,
That's
I got some ideas
Yes.
for your 20th year.
Yes.
We're going to blow it up, man.
See what I'm
We're going to
talking?
blow
Y'all hearing
it
this
up.
right here? This Missy the Dawn,
No,
y'all.
we're strategizing.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing contracts for you. I love strategizing and
Yes.
building businesses, and you have a business.
Yes, we
and
out
there's
here.
so many different angles you can take.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
And
20th year is going to be
ridiculous.
amazing.
So, yo, Strong O, I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, you reached out to us and that, you know, my producer was able to produce your records and you making some bangers, like some real bangers and stuff like that. But another thing too, because I know when I released your first video, right?
Yeah.
I put on the video, I was like, oh, my what I said, my autism artist from Maryland. I said, yo, my autism artist from Maryland and stuff. And y'all was like, oh no, take that down real quick or whatever like that. But the reason why I said that is because you do suffer from something, right?
Yeah, just bipolar, but not autistic. I'm not autistic. I just want to set that straight.
All right, so bipolar meaning
Bipolar,
so that at any given time you could snap somebody's neck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is real. This is real right here. So it's just bipolar.
Just bipolar. That's it. No autistic. No.
Okay. No autism. Yeah. So Mafia.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good that you guys are speaking out about that because I think there's such a stigma around mental health and admitting to it and getting treated for it. And I think if people like you speak out about it, then you reduce the stigma around it, and it makes people more likely to get help, talk about it, and that's really important.
And that's what I was saying to Strong.
So yeah, that's great.
And his momager,
great.
because I was like, yo, him coming out and being involved in all of the hip hop things that we got going on, but also acknowledging his bipolarism, that'll let other people who have that, or even if they have autism, they don't have to just have bipolar. Anything that has a mental something with your mental, that they'll have enough courage
There's no
to come
shame.
out and
Taking the
speak.
shame out of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's actually the spokesperson for them because he has bipolarism and he can speak about it, and he's making great music.
Yeah.
His videos is crazy, the way he's moving and his mannerisms in the videos, like you can't tell nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, so kudos to you, man.
Thank you,
Salute.
man. I appreciate it.
And it's a really big thing.
We have a event coming up called Heal Fest, a mental health awareness. We would love to have him perform.
What's the dates on that? Let's talk about
That
that.
is December 20th. We've been advertising already. It's called Heal Fest. It's a mental health awareness.
There you look at that. You came in, you got you another show.
You
look at that.
gotta hit up Shanti Das, who now has a nonprofit organization called Silence the Shame.
I think I heard of that before.
You gotta check that out. Check that out and hit her up. She's doing some really great things around like suicide prevention and bringing awareness to mental health and trying to reduce the stigma around
Right.
it. Especially like Jeezy came on and talked about it
Right.
with her recently, and so I think that's a good contact. And you know, like what you're doing and what she's doing, there's a lot of synergy there. And she's,
That's why I
she's
fucks
a
with
good
Strong
person
O,
too.
man.
Like she's a good person.
Yes,
so.
I heard of her before though. I
Yeah,
definitely did.
I mean, she's a legend in Atlanta hip hop.
Yo, I ain't gonna
so,
front.
yeah.
All artists from everywhere. I think y'all need to get to Atlanta and do a couple of podcasts out there. I think when they have like events like when they have A3C or they have, it's a lot of different like festival events going on in Atlanta from the Revolt World, and I don't know how that's going to work since Didi's in hot water, but I'm serious. Like it's real. Like I had such a great time. That was the first time that I was at that joint. I enjoyed it. Shout out Tuesday because she put me on to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think every artist everywhere should hit up Atlanta and be out there for at least 2 weeks around the time when it's a lot of different festivals and things going on. Figure out what's going on out there. Set up a couple of podcasting interviews and things like that. So shout out Riley the Red Pill out there. She's also another Rough Riders family affiliate that's out there in Atlanta. She has a podcast out there, Riley the Red Pill. We have Tampa Mystic. She has her show out there that I'm on there as well, and they do your song in rotation on radio where it's watched and you get your money for it as well. And it's not those exuberating prices like there are in New York. You know what I'm saying? You can pay small fees and get your records in rotation for 30 and 60 days out there in Atlanta. And that's what you need, man. So when you get out there, people could hear your song and know who you are. So when you pop up at these locations, dudes will already have heard your record. My Go Baby record is on fire out here. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm out here doing a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I suggest all of you artists get out to Atlanta or network with some of the people in the podcast out in Atlanta and get your stuff out there too as well. You got to regionalize yourself. You can't be stuck in one city. You know what I'm saying?
You can DM me and I'll give you a list of events that are going on. And like, give me the dates that you're free, and I'll give you a list of events because I keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on there. So there's a lot of stuff going on that you just, it'd be hard to find online. So you're free to DM me and I'll give you the list of the events.
I heard that.
you
It's
to.
Missy at Missy the Dawn. Missy the Dawn. You got other Instagram pages too, like
I got a couple, but that's my main one.
That's
I
the
got
one.
my podcast page. I mean, if people are dope and they're cool, like you can be a guest on my podcast. It's the Don Sessions podcast, but Missy the Don's my main page. So hit me up on there and I'll tell you what's up and what's going on in the city, where to go, who to meet. I'm happy to make intros to people.
Okay.
So I'll tell you where to go eat.
Yeah, it's a
All
lot
the
of
good
eating
stuff.
spots out
Yeah,
there too.
yeah.
So, but back to you, Strong O. Like, so like we were saying, it's organizations out there that would love to embrace the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you have that little bipolar thing going on, and that they will get behind you and have you be like a spokesperson for stuff like that. That's not a bad deal because you'll be inspiring other people that has little ailments that they scared to talk about, or maybe they love rap too and they're scared to put their stuff out there and stuff like that, but you're an inspiration to them. So how you feel about that?
I feel great about that. I'm telling people like, yo, don't let the world beat you down. Just go
Facts.
take the world by storm.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna
Sky's
front.
the limit.
You're right. And when I look at you online, I'm like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with him. He got Henny at McDonald's. He's sipping Henny at McDonald's.
Shout out to
me.
McDonald's. I love my hamburger and fries.
When they start serving honey.
Well, he brings that himself. But yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm very happy to have you on the roster. Like I've worked with my nephew I've worked with my sons, I've worked with my brother, and I've worked with a bunch of friends.
Okay.
But I've never worked with an artist from Maryland that that came out, was like, yo, I'm doing my thing. I need some production. I got some things going on. And then, you know what I'm saying, you have the, you know what I'm saying, you say you out loud that you're bipolar, but that's not stopping you from doing nothing.
No.
So that's like another thing on my belt that I can say that I work with an artist, you know what I'm saying, with a mental issue from Maryland that's dope. He got dope videos. The strippers out there love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, salute to that. You know what I'm saying? But
Shout out to Fantasies.
yes. Shout out Fantasies out there in Maryland, y'all. You know what we should do? Have you performed there before?
No, never performed at Fantasies.
They wouldn't let you or nothing like that? Maybe
No, I just do little freestyles for the ladies, so that's about it.
you
why
freestyling
you-
for the ladies, baby.
You should perform at Sapphire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word. Set that up, Missy. the
Yeah,
dog. Set
yeah,
it
you
up.
got to perform at Sapphire.
Word
right.
up. See, look, and that's in Atlanta.
No, that's in New York, man.
Sapphires. Hold up.
Sapphires.
That's on what, Queens Boulevard?
There's one in Midtown. There's a couple of them.
You talking about the one in Midtown or
There's
the
one in Midtown.
Sapphires?
Who just performed there? Bia just did a performance there. It was dope.
Hold up, I'm trying to think. Sapphires, that's something. Because there's a couple out here in New York. Like, there's Sweets on Sutton Boulevard. There's Dreams. There's a bunch of strip clubs out here and stuff like that.
I just know. I mean, I saw Bia do her performance. I was watching it on Insta, and it looked dope.
Yeah.
You want to come down to Atlanta? You know we're the strip club capital of the
yeah,
world.
definitely.
But strippers.
You
and strip
come
clubs.
down to
strip clubs.
Atlanta, and I will introduce you.
I ain't
to
even
some
gonna hold
people.
you. I ain't even gonna hold you. When I was in Atlanta,
Yo,
it
2
was-
Chainz just opened Candyland too, and that place is. I went for opening night. That place is dope.
yeah, 2 Chainz is doing this thing out there.
It's good. That's a good
Speaking
club.
of Atlanta, guys, I
That's
want to
the
talk
old
to y'all.
strokers.
I want to talk to y'all about this. See, on Grindhard TV podcast, there's no holds barred here. We talk about this stuff. Now, T.I.'s son, right?
Yeah.
They was at an Atlanta game because T.I. performed at an Atlanta's game halftime, right? So his son goes live in their skybox, and his son is saying how he was off the porch and outside the gate, and he stand on business like as if he wasn't a silver spoon mouth kid. Now, how could I watch him grow up on The Family? What was it called? The show
with T.I. and Tiny.
yeah, it was T.I. The Family, something with T.I.
Yeah.
Tiny. So as far as I'm concerned, bro, you've been a rich kid since you was born. How you gonna be disrespecting your parents in a skybox? First of all, you're in a skybox with your father performing at the what is it? The
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and you
Yeah.
talking about, Dad, I know you. You ain't like that. What? How could you even be disrespectful to your pops who got you popping? Honestly, if your pops didn't get you popping, I don't think nobody was gonna be fucking with you. Cause whatever music you got, I don't see it like, bruh. And then you know what? When I read the comments, cause I read the comments, and a lot of the comments that's in it, they just going at his teeth. They going at his teeth. They talking about horse, Mr. Ed Mouth.
Oh, that's below the belt. That's below the belt.
No, that's what they talking about.
That's below the belt.
That's what they talking about on.
Nah, that's below the belt.
They saying that that's not his son. They saying that he's not T.I.'s son.
Oh, good.
Wow. Well, Deb Anthony.
No comment.
The Anthony's been out there for a long
I don't know
time.
anything.
That's one of the rumors.
I'm not saying that it's not it's true. I'm just saying that's what they said.
I'm talking to the producer of my show.
I just have a general rule. I don't disrespect my elders. I got like.
And that's
I
his
got this
father
thing.
and his mother.
I
Like,
got
why-
this thing. I got this thing about like old people and babies. Like you don't.
But that's what's off
You don't
limits.
hurt little kids, and you
do
don't
nothing to old
disrespect old people. Like you get your ass off that seat in the subway, and you offer it to somebody if they're older than you. You show some
funny you say that.
respect.
It's funny you
They
say
came
that.
before you.
You know what though, Missy? It's funny you say that because the times that I be on a train and I get up and give up my seat to certain ladies, they won't take it.
Nope, me neither.
They won't take it. And I don't know it's because
But at
I'm
least
black,
you try. At least you
or
try.
I'm a guy that looks like I could be a troublemaker or something like that. But I try to be a gentleman and I get up and give my seat and they don't take it. And then somebody else will get up where it's a bunch of ladies and they'll go sit over there. And that makes me feel like, why did I even offer my shit?
They don't take my seat either.
Disrespected like that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I walk past certain cars and I hear the doors locked. I'm like, yo, like, I'm a big time guy. What are you looking at me like I'm going to rob you or something? Like, not to say I wasn't that guy before, but now I'm not that guy. So if I'm being nice and gentleman-like, don't make me feel like I'm a bad guy. Like, I don't want to be feeling like a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I mean, the when I walk around outside and it's like 2 a.m. or something, and I'm in Atlanta, and I mean, let's see, I kind of look like a Jersey Shore douchebag. Cops slow down, man. They slow down and they look. But if I don't have my tattoos out and I got like a hat on and they can't tell, they drive right past because all they see is a white chick.
So what is your nationality? Tell everybody like where you from.
Oh, I'm half Persian. So my mother's from Tehran. And my dad was born in Minnesota, but he's German, Norwegian, and Irish.
We got a call coming in, so we're gonna get back to what your nationality is. But we have a call coming in. Yo, Ice, what's goody? Yo, what's good? Like you on live right now? What's goody?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Wonderful. Yes, checking out the show. Wanted to call in, of course, show my support for the fam and weigh in on the idea of, you were speaking earlier about gentlemanliness and, being a good person and those sorts of things, right?
Right.
So first off, nobody can make us feel any way. And I'm with you, world. I get those same sort of looks, who we used to be as children 20, 30 years ago is not who we are as men today, but we sort of internalize our own history and sort of have that reflection of someone else's behavior perhaps being what we see in ourselves or what we saw once upon a time. But no one can make us be anything or feel any sort of way. So when I get those looks in the street like you do, the locked cars, the clutching of the purse, the crossing of the street, the security following me around the store, even though there's more money in my account than probably the manager at the store and all of that, I have to constantly tell myself, that's not about me, that's about them, that's their fear, that's from what they take in on the propaganda news, local newscasts.
That strong O watches all the time.
That strong O. When you get the strong O with that CNN, Fox News business, that propaganda, you got to get that out of your life, bro.
Yeah, but he actually uses that as like, content for his music. Yeah. That's some of the punchlines in his joint.
No, and I love the lyrics, and I get it. You and I were talking about his lyrics before, and you sort of explained that to me, and I feel that.
Right.
But what I would say relative to taking that as inspiration, be careful, man. There's a lot of propaganda in that, trying to make you have a point of view about things that are half-truths rather than the factual things occurring that really matter in our society. So, just to not go off too much on a tangent, but just speaking about particularly making us feel a way based on what they do. Other people's behavior should not have the power to define how we feel about ourselves.
Yep.
So I just wanted to make that point.
Yep. You're responsible for your own feelings.
You're right. And Ice, you are like one of the most nicest guys out there, man. I don't see how anybody could even look at you as somebody threatening because you're the nicest guy I know. You know what I'm saying?
You know that, right? And I'm 6'3", I'm 180, 185, I'm, firm, and whatever. So I look away physically that matches what people see on the newscast, right? And so they equate that, every time you watch that local news and it has our folks who look like us being portrayed in only one way. When you watch the television or the stories they tell about us, it has people who look like us being portrayed in a particular way. We're always typecast in the media that our society takes in only one light. And so that perpetuates an idea of who we are in society, right? Our stories on the other side of that, myself, super nice guy. I say hello. If I make eye contact with you, I say hello to you. I'm opening your door. I'm being friendly to strangers. I'm giving money away. I'm buying food for homeless people. Those stories aren't told about us in the main. And so the general society doesn't have an idea of that type of guy existing in their neighborhoods and around them. So, we just got to continue to be true to ourselves and not internalize that other stuff.
That's what's up, Ice, and I appreciate you calling, my guy. And I'm not saying that I wasn't that guy, but I'm not anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not to be on you, just to put it out for all of the people who take it in the general frame of
Right.
understanding.
All right, that's what's up. Yo, let everybody know how they can reach you and stuff like that, because you do a lot of different things as far as investments and all of that stuff and stocks and everything.
But I'm on the private. I'm for you because we fan, but I'm not the public person. You know how I do.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get that out of you anyway. But yo, thanks for calling in, bro.
All day. Is now, never later.
Yo, if you do private investments, hit me up, because my my law partner is on the corporate side, so I'd love to introduce you.
There you go. You see?
Okay.
There you go.
I'm
That.
seeing
Just
right now,
DM me.
Drawing my trend lines for my trades
Yeah,
coming
just-
Monday morning.
just DM me.
Sunday is the first day of the week for you guys. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna plug you. I'm gonna plug you in with Missy the Dawn, and you're gonna make something happen.
No doubt. I love Atlanta. It gets out there.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a little music break. We're going to throw a couple of records on. Everybody going to get refreshed and everything like that. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about this hat that you got. We're going to talk about Strong O's next video. You know what I'm saying? Next single and different things we got going on. I'm actually going to go into it right now. We're going to be back with more. It's your boy, Rodarama, Grindhard TV podcast.
I'm grabbing the night pump, got a target on my back like Trump. You're just a fucking light mouse. Got more coke than the White House. Let them stay left, boy. I'm smoking like MGF, boy. There's no fucking party. Say tomorrow shit for going Card D. Don't want a brain dead Barbie. Y'all niggas are stiff like Hard D. Stack on humans like a shark bee. You fucking can't park me. Don't heart me. Light skin nigga hate on by dark D. I'm the thin bomb nigga. That's three of them down, nigga. Don't fuck with it, bad D. All these girls wish they had me. Have a nice night.
Have a nice night. Good night, good night, good night. Have a nice night. Good night, good night. Have a nice night. Good night, good night.
I got newer skin. I freaking better than a sewer man. Hip hop, this man fix. Going against the government like Jan 6. My words is how I fight, mom. I'll take on wokeness like Ron. You're so this so hard, nigga. Get flooded on like Vermont, nigga. I will pop your nation. Lose my mind like the Brown University population. Never ASAP G. Just a mad fee. If we is the mommy, then I'm daddy. This is my rap dome. Causing chaos like I got classified docs at home. It's time to bomb rap. Put people to sleep like the Calm app. Have a nice night.
Have a nice night. Good night, good night, good night. Have a nice night. Good night, good night. Have a nice night. Good night, good night.
style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
You cramp my style, you block my flow. But when you hang out with your girls, you don't let me know. They're trying to say your ass is fast, but you might be, yo. Telling me it's a hard task, but you ask for dope. Whoa. Now it happened, you love me, my stop capping. You want me to stop rapping, support me is what you lacking. You're hating, I'm not jacking. You playing, I'm on facts. When I tell you to get your shit, my split, and get the packing, cuz.
You cramp my style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
I don't understand why this girl be trying to play me. This love shit is kinda scary, cause it kinda drive me crazy. All I do is try to love you, but you mentally betray me. Raised a boy into a man and he wasn't even my baby shit. You want some speech and you take my kindness for weakness, because my pocket's the deepest. You was lying to me with sweetness, but your sour love got me smoking sour bud, and I want you out in the hour, bitch. Relationship is a dub.
You cramp my style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
Yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crap, pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crack, pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. Head. Pretty speech, we're going to the beach. It's my time, Cena. Look at me, the prime leader. True, this fucking crack scary. We can battle in the jungle, boy, like Jack Perry. This my teaching, so I got Kobe's bleaching. Getting mad cream, I'm a bad steam. I'm pretty deadly without the tag team. You're a hot phony, I've been like not cold D. This the type, can't die, mate. That is fucking anti-Drake. No help, I'm the proper skater. This is getting messy, like that soccer player. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crack, you pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crack, you pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. Head. You're the deep fake, beat your ass and play like he's safe. You're a mad joke, like wildfires, I'm a bad smoke. Get a new brain, hip hop, I got you stained. I step dark, bring a blood, I stone like Bret Hart. This threat smart, turn your hip hop into a wet art. You can face this plate, you'll back down like your ball. Calling Israel, racist state. With a rapper so bad, you'll say poor Prince. Wouldn't get the F out if working for Vince. My shit, you should be playing that. Fuck Golo, I'm staying fat, bitch. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crack, pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. They got the sick crack, pick flies, I pick lead. Phony rappers, I rip dead. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. Sick crack, yes, I'm the dick head. Head.
Yo, we back. So, yo, I just played some records from Strong O's EP. You know what I'm saying? I played, of course, Go Baby. And I played one of Daylight's song, Can I Love You? That song is actually all over the place, Europe, Africa, and all of that. Shout out Joe Boy Productions. We got a whole EP. Oh, well, I got an EP coming out, and I'm featured on Crucial Mr. One Loves, the Link Between EP. That's a whole Caribbean infused joint. We actually planning on going to Carnival next year in February. The Carnival is February 12th and the 13th. But my guy Just Jace, he's a big DJ out there. He told me to come down between the 7th and the 14th. So we're going to be performing a lot of that Caribbean infused music that I got. I'm going to probably put that on Be Told on the next music segment so y'all can hear what I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, y'all know now. You know what I'm saying? But we got Strong O in the building, and we got Missy the Dawn, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So Strong O, we just played a couple of your records off your EP.
Yeah.
And I want to know, like, what made you come up with Sick Cred, Yes, I'm a Dickhead? Like, what inspired that record?
What inspired it was like the old Eminem songs, because when he was obnoxious on Slim Shady, I was like, I want to do a song that, like My Name Is, but a little bit harder. You see what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Come out the game like that. So when I came up with Sick Cred, I was like, Sick Cred, what rhymes with Sick Cred? Dickhead. So I just went on from there. I read Rappers Dead. That's just
you was real animated in that video too.
Yeah.
Like you was doing some crazy stuff, and it works because you know what I'm saying. When you have a certain personality, like Old Dirty Bastard, when he was doing his wild crazy stuff, like people took to that and they liked that about him.
Loved it.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know Dirty personally. God bless dead, rest in peace, Dirty. I got a whole project out with him. You know what I mean? And it never got his shine. It never really blew up like that because some dude. His name is Gustavo. I don't care. I'll say your name. He kind of had the dude Pliz, who produced it, sign something over, like you were saying. Dudes ain't supposed to sign nothing over before they get a lawyer to read over to it. So this dude wound up putting that shit out. And it's still up right now. If you Google, everybody that's listening and paying attention to this, if you Google Dare Enter the Big Bad Wolves, you will see a project up there with ODB and the Big Bad Wolves. At the time, my partner Pliz, we was in a group called Ill Distraction from back in the days, and we were the Big Bad Wolves, and he went by Goldie Hawn. And if you Google Dare Enter the Big Bad Wolves, you would clearly see that there's mad music out there with us and Old Dirty Bastard. You feel me? And rest in peace, Old Dirty Bastard. And I'm so proud that his son, Young Dirty Bastard, is out here doing his thing, singing all of his parts on the Wu Legacies tour and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is official. So Strong, I just wanted to say, like, I'm real proud of you and the things that you've done and how you are out here really making it happen, and you ain't letting nothing stop you from doing whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So what's next for you though?
What's next? I started writing my album because I had 35 songs written, so I'm just going into my next album.
So all you need now is some real production.
Yeah, real beats.
So do you want to continue getting production from Blue Diaz, or do you want to try like other drilly, trappy sounding songs, or you want to mess with like some other bigger time producers? Because you know different producers charge different prices.
Yeah, I would like to work with Blue DS again, but also like DJ Premier, because I want those underground Gangstar beats. So.
Yo, I love Gangstar, bro.
Yeah.
I love Gangstar. Shout, rest in peace, Guru, man. I met him in person too before.
Okay, and if I get Dr. Dre, you know I want to just collapse.
Oh, you want some Dre shit?
Yeah, I want some Dr. Dre beats.
You know Dre beats is like 100,000 a piece. You ready for that, Mama Dre? She looking at me with that face like, oh, not at all. Not at all. Word up. But yeah, son, like, for real, like, the way you come up with your music is dope. Like, you look at news and different things.
Sports, all that.
Yes. And when you be rapping, I ain't gonna front, it be going over head sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I had to listen to your joints a couple times
for me
to say, hold up, he said that, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, hold on. And then I got it after. Yeah. So I was like, yo, because some people was like, oh, now who's that guy? Who is he? What is that? That's why. I was like, yo, you got to listen to what he's saying. Everybody's not going to like, yo, for instance, I was on Roast and Review, right? This is a guy that Shaquille O'Neal is involved in.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you've seen it on my page. The guy he played the Queens Get the Money and the fire emojis came up.
Okay.
Well, that guy, he critiqued Go Bay Bay. Yeah. Now, Go Bay Bay is one of my biggest records out right now. Right? He dissed the shit out of my record. And I could have been mad and said, yo, fuck this guy. He don't know what he talking about. I ain't doing this. But I posted it to show that everybody ain't going to like your music.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to like it. There's what, 8 billion? How many people is that? 8 billion. 8 billion people out there, and all you really need is to get a couple of 100,000 to really like you and support you. Yeah. And you'll be a good artist with a core fan base that you don't even need to go chase that big deal or try to be like Jigga or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like 1% that you really need to really fuck with you. So, like I said, I applaud you, bro, because some people could feel how they feel and say what they say, but as long as you don't give up,
as long as I love it, that's all that matters.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying about these organizations. Because, like again, there's a lot of people out there that have bipolar or whatever the case may be, and they be afraid to come out and say, "Oh, I got this," or they'll be afraid to be a rapper, or they'll be afraid to be a singer or a dancer. You are actually helping those people to have enough courage.
Yeah, you gotta have no fear.
Do it. You know what I'm saying? Is Henny helping that?
Definitely.
Because I know when you
yeah.
When you because I ain't gonna front, I don't drink cognac no more. Because Henny is like I like only tequila and vodka, light liquors.
Tequila and cognacs all messed
But see, I don't do the cognac, the dark liquor. But when I see you on your page with Henny, I know that gives you in a vibe, in a zone that you know what I'm saying will give you that courage to be like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and you say whatever you want on your records.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's inspiring to a lot of people that is afraid to come out and do what they do, even though they may have a little ailment or a little mental situation or whatever the case may be. So applause to you, man, because
thank you.
You're inspiring people to do their thing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You can't let nobody tell you, oh, I don't like that, or I don't like what you said. Like, for instance, when we first dropped the first video, shot by Grindhard TV, of course, the Sick Cred joint. Sick Cred, yes, I'm a dickhead. Phony rappers, I rip dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, some people was like, yo, who's this dickhead rapper guy and all of that? Like, they could say that, but they don't understand it until they start listening to the words and understanding what you're saying.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But there's a lot of dickheads out here. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was called an asshole plenty times. You know what I'm saying? So being an asshole and a dickhead, it ain't too far-fetched. Sometimes you got to be a shrewd business guy to get to the top, because when you do business, it's about that paper, right?
That's right.
So you got to really, you got to be an asshole sometimes, or a dickhead.
You do.
This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, man. I'm glad you're here today, man.
I appreciate
you know
that.
What I'm saying? That's a fact, man. Don't let nobody stop you from what you want to do, man. People tell me, oh, I'm old school. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be rapping. I shouldn't be doing that. But, yo, look, I got songs on 2K24 soundtrack and, you know what I'm saying, NFL, Madden. Like, I got shit out there. We just, me and Missy the Dawn just closed a licensing deal with Fundamental Music. So all of that age discrimination shit and ageism, like, get out of here, man. Like, that shit is bullshit. It's nowadays with the social media and everything going on, nobody could tell you can't do nothing, because you can be an independent person that knows the ins and outs of the algorithms, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do and make your money. There's no way nobody can stop you from making money.
And there's so many avenues now to make money.
Exactly.
So many avenues.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why dudes would be out broke. Like, when I go to certain stores and dudes come up to me and they be like, oh, yo, could you help me out? I could give me something to eat. And I'd be like, dogs. And they be like young, strapping looking guys. They just be dirty, or they don't have that mental capacity to go out there and get it. And I say to them, I say, yo, bro, you know there's Uber Eats. There's Uber shopping. You can shop for people's groceries. You can, even if you don't have a car, you can get a bike. It's easy to get a bike and just do the radius around where your bike can go. You can walk. You know what I'm saying?
Didi?
Yeah, all of that. All of that stuff. Somebody just put me up on, shout out Lady Mac, because the other day when we was at a Devi event, and she was telling me how sometimes if she want to get extra bread, she would go to do some groceries shopping, because you could shop for people. Like, it's like an Uber Eats, but you could go and shop their groceries and bring it. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I don't know what the name of it is, but with all of this stuff going on, there's no way that people should be broke out here.
There's a guy on Twitch that makes $235,000 a year from subscribers that want to watch him sleep.
Look at that shit.
He sleeps and he makes $235,000 a year.
That's like the fad with people watching people eat. They want to watch people bust crab legs open and eat a crab boil, and they pay and subscribe for that.
Hell, you can sell foot pictures. I mean,
that's a go. I'm a foot guy.
I rep some girls on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, I'm a foot guy.
And they get management deals now. Like, OnlyFans girls are getting management. I mean, they're getting their stuff stolen too. So there's a lot of copyright infringement.
Isn't the girl that was helping the Kardashians' brother? What was her name?
Oh, wait, Black China?
Black China. Don't she get millions off of OnlyFans?
I don't know how much she makes off that. I mean, there are people making six figures a month that you never heard of, and they're 21, 22.
Yeah, man. I ain't even going to front. I remember at that
hustle.
age. Yo,
they don't care what anyone else thinks. They don't care what anyone else says. They just put their head down and they grind.
Not pay attention to nobody.
That.
Yes.
You just got to keep grinding.
I've been putting out records because I started with records. And then from records I went to tapes, from tapes to CDs, from
Aging
CDs to
yourself.
digital download. No, I'm good. I'm not even ashamed of my age. You know what I'm saying?
Shouldn't
Like I'm happy to get old because I almost died when I was younger. Like I said, when I be going places and people be looking at me like I'm a criminal and they be nervous and locking their doors or don't want to sit next to me, I feel a way about it sometimes, but I also look at it too as I used to be that guy in the street that was wild, crazy. But I'm not that anymore. So with that being said, there's nothing that's going to stop me from being successful at what I do. And I looked this up and they say most millionaires and billionaires get their wealth in their mid 40s, early 50s and shit like that or whatever. So I feel like I'm right on schedule.
It's
you know
mindset.
what I'm saying? I'm right on
It's
schedule.
your mindset. It
you know
changes.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you after a while you get tired of going to jail. You get tired of getting, you know what I'm saying, chased down by the police and all that, even though the police pulled me over today and gave me a ticket. But that's neither here nor there. I was just driving fast. I wasn't doing nothing illegal. But at the same time, never let nobody stop you from what you want to do, man, because there's a lot of things going on. I like to say shout out to Missy the Dawn for helping me with this contract. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to see a lot more going on for 2024 with us and everything that we're doing. Strong O got the 2 videos out right now. He got a show coming up December 14th and the show that's coming up. What's the show again, Math? It's the Hill Fest coming up. Y'all gonna drive back out here and do the show?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's some commuting right there. How long is that Maryland drive?
3 hours and 30 minutes.
That's not that
But
bad.
it takes us 4 hours.
Y'all just stop.
Because we keep stopping.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta stop and get some rest and all of that. I understand. Momager, how do you feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You commuting back and forth and making sure that Strong O makes all of these appointments and stuff like that. How you feel about that?
She went like that
Yeah.
for everyone.
Whatever it takes to get him on track.
Shout out to all of the momingers
Yeah.
and dadingers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Shout out to all of the momingers and dadingers, because I was a dadinger at one point for the Hoffs. I'm actually still them because we do the Hoff series and stuff like that. So we got more stuff coming out as far as visuals, but the music, they're not ready for that anymore. They're not interested in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to force them to do anything and stuff like that. But we got Missy the Dawn in the building, and we got Strong O. You know what I'm saying? Now, Missy the Dawn, I want to say this to you, right? You just, if you don't mind, you want to let everybody know that it was the big thing that you just did. You went out and had
Oh yeah, we know. No, we're not talking about that.
Okay. So
Nah.
we not. So we
Nah, not yet,
all
not
right,
yet.
cool,
We're
cool.
waiting till that. Yeah, I gotta fly back real quick. I got a big deal happening tomorrow, but we're gonna wait. There's attorney-client privilege.
Oh, no, I'm talking about far as, you know, you getting-
No.
See, look, we got some stuff we ain't gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we got
right.
we got attorney-client privilege.
Okay,
we gotta
okay.
keep some stuff. I gotta,
Right.
an ethics code that I gotta abide by. So we're gonna abide by that.
All right, cool. So
but I got some big stuff coming up. I got some big clients coming up. I really can't talk about it. I had a great meeting yesterday. I had a great meeting today.
You be
I gotta-
meeting up.
Yeah, and I was supposed to be here till Tuesday, but I got a buddy that does VO work over here. You guys got some great voiceover artists, some great visual artists. But I got a call from a client, and they need me back in Atlanta tomorrow to be there to sign some paperwork.
So you
and
just changed your
review.
flight over?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's
My
up.
clients see me. I'm there.
So basically, you always get insurance on your flights.
No, Delta's ever since COVID, they just let you change
Oh,
your
yeah?
flights. Yeah.
Because they
Yeah, no
always say,
charge.
"Oh, you didn't have insurance, or you didn't put that."
No,
extra-"
they let me change. I mean, I'm like platinum and
okay.
got all the credit cards.
So
and
you just
stuff,
fly
but-
through Delta.
Well, yeah, I got clients all over the world. I got clients in Europe. I got clients in Japan. I got clients all over the U.S. I got clients in South America. I got clients in Central America. I mean, I got clients in Africa. Africa's doing some sick shit.
I can't wait to start flying around with you, Missy.
So I'm getting those miles, man. But it sounds glamorous, but I hate living out of a suitcase.
Yeah, everything is hard work. And you know, it's funny you say that, because when I went to Atlanta, where we met, and when I came back, the suit that I brought out there to go to the BET Awards, it was missing when I came back, right? And this was a nice suit. It was a very nice suit. So now I'm supposed to be going to the carnival, and those flights is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
But I'm now going to be going and beefing about them taking my suit and give me some type of something to get on this flight, yo. Because y'all ain't going to get away with that one. I ain't letting that go. I want my suit back, or just give me another flight and we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We got a call coming in. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get this call right here. Hello? Hello? Oh, this is my son right here. We just was talking about you, bro. We was talking about how you didn't want to rap anymore. It's crazy. We just spoke you up and you called me. You calling in right now. We on live Grindhard TV podcast. You know what it is. So I want you to let everybody know I got Missy the Don in here, my entertainment lawyer, and I got Strong O in the building, you know what I'm saying, from Maryland. And I wanted you to tell me, what is the reason why you didn't want to rap anymore?
It wasn't a reason, really. It was just I wanted to chill, just be a kid for a while.
So you were saying me pushing you as an artist, like you didn't feel like you had your childhood or something?
No, I'm not saying that. I just wanted more freedom, if you know what I mean.
I
just wanted to explore.
Explore what? Girls and stuff?
Yeah.
Yo,
he's honest.
He's
he's honest.
He's 15 years old now. This is his first year in high school, his first semester in high school. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of my guys. I love my son. But so what made you call up today?
No, I was just calling to check on you.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's sweet.
So you see, my son calls to check up on me. We just was talking about T.I.'s son and how he was talking about he's stand on business and he's out the gate and all of this and that. You know what I'm saying? You being around his age group, or I think he's 18 right now, but you 15, you out there. So what do you think about that? Like these young kids disrespecting their fathers that put them in situations that God gave them better lives. What do you think about that?
I was dead wrong, because there's a lot of people out here who don't have that type of, they don't have no fathers at all. And he shouldn't be treating his pops like that. I ain't gonna lie, because his pops is fake rich. So
his pops is fake rich or real rich?
Nah, he rich. He rich, and he getting around off the strength of his pops. So shouldn't be.
I just found out that every time his little son, when they was doing that T.I. and Tiny family business or whatever the case may be, that little guy, he always wanted to go with his grandmother. But I remember his grandmother always being on the show too. So how could he say that he wasn't raised in a silver spoon family? Like, that's weird. What do you think about that?
He chatting.
He chatting?
He's chatting.
Oh, okay. So basically you saying that I worked you too hard, that's why you wanted to just be a young teenager and you didn't want to do this business.
Yeah.
Yo, but you also told me that you wanted to start working on the Grindhard gear line. So when are you going to be ready to do that? Because I'm ready to go full-fledged with this clothing line.
It's whenever.
All right. Y'all heard that, right? Everybody in Grindhard land, we heard him say that. So when I put you to work and I be real shrewd and hard on you, them designs got to come quick and you got to have that deadline ready.
All right, so we got some copyrights and business agreements to work out for that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing now with all of the stuff that I see online, they say you can hire your children, pay them, put money in Roth IRAs, and that money just build tax-free and all that. So I'm on that.
I'll send you a link with the white paper I wrote on that.
Okay. See, look, that's what we talk about. So yo, son.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for calling in. You got anything else you want to say?
Nah, I was just checking on you.
Oh, was you checking on me, or you was checking on me to send you some bread?
Nah, but since you mentioned it.
This guy. Well, look, I can't send you nothing right now because all my phones is active right now, and I'm doing a podcast. So thanks for calling in. I'm going to hit you after the fact. I'm going to be uptown later in the studio, so I'll hit you when I'm going uptown. All right, love you.
Love you too.
All right, peace.
Yeah, not everyone's lucky enough to have a dad like you or a mom like you.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. So I don't understand this whole T.I.
supporting
thing.
your kids.
Yeah, man.
Or any support system, like your friends. It's like Ashley's coming with me, like coming to support me here.
Yeah. Speaking of Ashley, let's talk about her hats. Since we're talking about it. You
This woman, she's so talented. So I met her in Atlanta years ago, and I gave her a job at Gorin Brothers Hat Company. And
you gave her the job?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was working for them for a minute. just kind of in between gigs. I got in a bad car accident, and I had some brain damage, so I couldn't speak. I was stuttering. I couldn't remember anything.
And,
so I
you,
couldn't
and now
really
you
do
all the
anything.
way back fully normal now.
Yeah. I'm good now.
Yo,
I mean,
clap to that.
well,
Clap to that, man.
I don't know if I call me normal, but
Well, you moving around.
I mean,
living-
I had cancer back in 2011 that was supposed to kill me. Like,
wow.
I'm still around, so this is borrowed time. I do what I want, and ever since then, I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks about me.
Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
And I just, life is for living, man.
Salute to
So Ashley and I met that way, and she just a really she's got this energy, this good energy, always makes you feel like, I don't know, immediately comfortable in her presence, like very warm, but she just has this creativity. And since she couldn't express it there, she started doing her own thing. And she's recently moved to New York. She makes these custom hats. I mean, they are blocked and custom fitted to the individual that orders them. She can do anything, and her hats are so dope. I love these things.
Nah,
I
dope.
mean,
You know who wears hats like
any
that?
color?
The guy I was just talking about, D.A.J. Johnson, the Caribbean artist. He has a bunch of hats like that. He would love your hats.
Yeah,
I need to connect you with him.
She's killer, man.
Word.
So, and I told you the first music class I ever took was on soca and
okay.
whining.
There you go.
I mean, I've been playing classical violin since I was 4.
So you could
And-
combine violinist with Caribbean music and stuff like that.
Yeah, I make beats and I mix them up on my DAW system.
Strong. Here you go. You might need to get a beat from her.
But yeah,
definitely. You know what I'm saying?
I
Y'all should
dropped
work on
I
that.
dropped an album when I had cancer because
Yeah?
I was like, well, I'm gonna do everything on my bucket list because my doctor's like, you're gonna die.
Is the album out right now?
It's
I can find it online if I Google it.
it's
Because I
not
can
great.
play some of
Yeah,
yours
yeah.
today.
You can probably find it online if you
Okay,
Google
we
it.
gonna check it out.
It's on Reverb Nation. It's Golnaz
Oh
music.
yeah, I remember. Reverb
It's not.
Nation.
It's not. Y'all don't judge me. I was high on morphine from cancer surgery. I did this on a laptop with no experience, and I just used the mic attached to my cell phone. It's dying. Are you? It's dead. Oh,
Okay, so
bet.
she got it too. See,
Yeah.
we got what's the hat name again?
Oh, Ashley Kimmons.
Ashley Kimmons.
Find her
is
on Insta. Kimmons the hat maker.
Kimmons. Chemist or Kimmons?
Kimmons.
Kimmons. Okay, so KIMMONS.
The hat
The hat
maker.
maker. If y'all like the hat that Missy the Dawn got on,
I will put on the rest of them that she brought with her too.
yes, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could get the hats. I know a lot of people like to get fly and throw their fresh hat on. You know what I mean? And that's definitely a hat you should wear. You know what I'm saying? It's official. Strong sister doing her thing.
I gotta
And
put it
salute
in.
to you. You know what I'm saying? Word. So Strong, now that you heard that Missy the Dawn is not only an entertainment lawyer that you would like to utilize, she also makes beats. And you said you got about how many songs written already?
35.
35. And
Wow.
I think when you put out nowadays, when you put out albums, you should only do like 10 or 11 songs.
Yeah.
I think dudes that's doing 20 something songs is like
That's
it's
too long.
overkill.
That's
like,
too long, yeah.
Nobody wants to listen to 20 something songs of you. Like
That's
it's
too long.
overkill. Like come on.
Well, if
man.
it's good,
Yeah,
it's
you
good.
save it.
Right, but even if it's 20 dope records, you still don't want to hear 20 records of somebody on one
No,
project.
man,
honestly. You know what I'm saying?
there's a marketer that deals with your marketing strategy and PR that deals with your PR strategy, and I work
Facts.
with all these people to get them connected, and they'll tell you like what's gonna work for what and how you should do things to get maximum results,
Right.
and then I make sure that you're not just trying to get your income off streaming because. Let's not talk about how little money that's going to
I'm
make
glad you brought that up
Sync
because-
licensing is going to make you money.
Oh yeah, that's why I got a sync deal, baby.
In your sleep.
Yes.
That makes you money in your sleep.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Eric Sherman was just on. Shout out Eric Sherman, EPMD, one of my favorite hip hop groups of all times. EPMD.
That's squad.
Yes. And Eric Sherman was saying that streaming really does make more money than a record deal. He said,
you end up owing money on record deals a
Yeah.
lot of the time because the record deal, the way it's structured, they're going to front you a certain amount of money for your marketing, for your touring,
Right.
for everything.
And if you don't
and
pop-
you're only making pennies on the dollar for that because you got to pay that back before you're getting any money. And you're right. If you don't pop,
you owe.
you owe.
And they're going to keep you on the contract, so you can't go
You
nowhere
gotta-
else and
no,
do nothing.
No, and you got to keep control of your masters. I can't stress that enough. Your intellectual property, what you created, keep control of that. Don't let it go. because that gives you the power. And market yourself and brand yourself and learn, read, consume everything you can. This is a business. Unless this is your hobby, like I make music at night when I want to fall asleep, but that's not my business.
Right.
If this is your business, consume everything you can. And there's so much information out there. Ask people like me for free information. I'll give it to you. I give
Matter of
people
fact, y'all could call
free
up right
web
now,
pages.
516-540-1684 if you want to talk to Missy the Dawn, entertainment lawyer. I know a lot of you guys that's out there, y'all got questions for Missy. Ask her, call up right now, or just follow her on Instagram, Missy the Dawn, and find out stuff. She helped me close the deal with Fundamental Music for my licensing deal, so she knows what she's talking about. And I'm feel really a fair deal. I got me a fair deal.
Fair for both parties. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fair for both parties.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone can win.
Yes. And I seen some other show where somebody says, what's it? I don't know if it was Bleak or somebody. They was like, you don't have to rob a person to make money with them. You don't have to rob them. Like, everybody can eat, but you don't have to rob them. Make everybody feel fair.
Win, win, win.
Exactly.
Everyone can win.
That's like, you know what I'm saying, what Homeboy said. All I do is win, win, win. So if it's 3 people involved, it should be win, win, and win. It shouldn't be win, win, lose.
No matter what.
Exactly. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? So, Strong-O, how you feel about that? Because I know you coming in right now, you just dropped your new EP and everything like that, and you want to get your stuff on licensing.
I'm trading hats out and plugging my
okay,
phone
go ahead.
I got a flight to catch. I got to get my
All right, yeah,
phone
get your
plugged
shit
in.
right. No, it's no problem. So, I know you want to get, you know what I'm saying, your music in licensings and different things and commercials and things that I saw.
That's
like,
right.
So, what's your take on this? Like, how do you feel about it?
I feel excellent about it. You know, wherever comes my way, I'm going to just slaughter it. Wherever beat comes my way, I'm going to slaughter it. Wherever opportunity I get, I'm just going to slaughter it.
Now, I got another question for you because you just performed out in New York like not too long ago, right?
2 weeks ago.
Right? And you were kind of hard on yourself, I'm going to say. You was kind of hard on yourself because that was like your first show.
My first show,
You know what I mean? And I'm the type of guy where I don't let artists that I work with rhyme over their vocals. I don't do that. But I notice you want to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't have nothing against you if you want to do that. I would rather you not, but you're the person that's rapping. So if you feel comfortable with rapping over your vocals, then that's what you'll do.
Yeah.
All right? So this next show that's coming up, you're going to rap over your vocals.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 songs or 1?
2, Qual Sucker and Sick Way.
All right, so you're going to do the 2 singles.
Yeah.
All right. So look, artists, but are you going to perform them over the music, or are you going to just be, because a lot of times I see it.
Perform them over.
All right. Because some guys want to rap over their music, and they don't really rap over the music. They let the music play. They're dancing. They're lip syncing. They're karaokeing. They're doing the sturdy. They're getting low and kicking all over the place and shit like that. But if you're gonna rap over your vocals, you gotta rap your vocals. Don't let the vocals. You take the mic down and you doing this and that, and your vocals are still playing.
Nah.
I don't think that's good artistry to me. And that's just my own personal thing. But I notice a lot of these young guys, because I was just at a show, like I said before, just on Friday. And, these guys, the music was playing, and they were just dancing to their music. And I couldn't understand, like, why are y'all karaokeing y'all songs? Yeah. And I could understand kind of why there's not a lot of big shows of these young trapping artists or these young drill artists, because they're not really performing.
They're not.
You know what I mean? You're just letting the music play and you're just dancing to your music. So people could go to karaoke and see that.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're gonna rap over your vocals.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna see you rapping.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna film your joint.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
I want your honest opinion.
Yes, I am. I like your music already. So I just want to, say as far as you performing live and stuff like that. And I feel like since you stumbled a little bit without the vocals on there, as long as the vocals is there, you ain't gonna have no problem. Because you're animated.
Like a comfort zone.
You're animated already.
Yeah.
You're already officially animated like crazy. So you shouldn't be no problem. You looking forward to doing another show?
Yeah, definitely. Because I want to kill it this time.
Okay, come on. We got Missy the Dawn coming back.
Oh yeah, I got another.
Got a new hat.
I got another Ashley Kimmons hat on.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. Those is dope hats. Like I like how you
makes.
add your little It look like that's
The
a feather
stitching.
that's around the brim. Is that like a feather that's stitched in?
I just used some fabric that I had and I just stitched it on the brim to give it this like water effect because my brain was just thinking about a mountain. So if you look at the crown,
It kind of reminds me of like a cowboy or cowgirl type of style with a dude that's on a horse.
that was the inspiration behind it.
Word. What is? Well, see, I should have you over here and ask you. What inspired you to want to make hats?
Well, this is a human being that made my strong ass pivot.
Oh, okay.
Like I had
I didn't know this till today.
I had a background in interiors, and I just studied everything.
Interior decoration.
Yeah, design, painting, artwork, everything I could get my hands on. Going from every grocery store to every market, every yard sale that my mom would like drag me to when I was a kid. And then that, like all those things that I saw over time, eventually turned into the like interiors.
Okay.
And I was painting and doing one of the display for West Elm in Atlanta, and Missy, she was working with her partner, Kristen, and she was like, "Hey, I like your work ethic. Are you interested in doing something extra to make some money?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she pitched the idea to me. We had a lunch, and after the lunch, it turned into the hat.
That's Missy. She'd be like, "Oh, let's grab a drink and have some lunch." Yeah. She had that meeting on deck. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Missy the Dawn for like giving people opportunities and shit like that.
Oh, that's my passion,
man.
That's
That's important. A lot of people ain't giving people, you know what I'm saying, opportunities like that, because a lot of lawyers is out here is not as inviting as you are. You feel what I'm saying?
I get a little bit of a different vibe than most lawyers I know.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed that about you.
I don't know. That's why I stopped doing litigation, because I didn't like hanging out with them. No offense to lawyers, but they're lawyer.
We're not trying to diss you lawyers.
They're lawyer jokes for a reason. And you know that charging by the hour, where like even if you send one email, that's a 6-minute charge.
Right.
That's $50-$70 to one email, one text message. It takes me 20 seconds to respond to, and that just doesn't seem fair.
It's not.
It's not. It's crazy. And then you get that bill and you're blindsided by it. So I do everything transparent, flat fee, and it's my ethical duty, even if I don't charge you enough to do all the work that goes into it. Like I mess up and I quote you lower than the work it's going to take and the hours, because I'm $700 an hour is my average rate. But if I'm only going to spend 30 minutes, I think I'm going to spend 30 minutes on it, and it takes me 50 hours,
right?
I'm going to do it because that's my ethical obligation as an attorney.
So you're like a unicorn.
No, there's good lawyers out there that do that too. They're good.
There's
they're
only
good
a few.
out there.
There's only the few unicorns that's out there.
There's
a few unicorns out there.
I'm a narwhal.
Yeah, narwhal.
I actually exist.
Yes, you actually exist. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. I really appreciate you.
Cheers, thank you.
And I'm happy to be working with you. I'm happy to have you on my show, and I'm happy to have this footage that I'm going to put out there for everybody to see and for people to contact you. Y'all already know. Holla at Missy the Dawn on Instagram. At Missy the Dawn, entertainment lawyer.
I got a shout out to you, because as far as clients go, like you listen, you're responsive, you communicate, and that's the best thing you can do. Like you get back to me,
right?
And it's so appreciated.
Yes.
So you made a really easy client because you communicated in a timely fashion, and that's what I need. And you listened to me.
Yes. Well, when you get a lawyer to read over a contract for you to make sure that everything is in there in both parties' favor, I'm going off of what you say. I'm trusting you. Like
a lot of people don't do that.
Yo, you got to trust your lawyer.
I don't know what you're paying me for if you're not going to listen to me.
Yes. Like what you think is best, or you figure it out, or see where it's best for me to be comfortable with to do it. Because I want to do the business with them, but I need it to be fair for me too. So you figure that out.
Fair for everybody, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So y'all know, all of the guys that's out there paying attention, everybody that's watching, when you reach out to Missy the Dawn, she's going to make sure that it's fair for all parties. So you can't be an independent artist and then somebody offers you a deal or something on the table and you got all of these headstrong ideas on how you want it to go this way and that way, because the deal could easily be lost. You got to be fair. It has to be fair in both instances to where it's better for everybody. And Missy is the one that's going to make sure that you are treated fairly, and the other people that's given the deal they feel comfortable as well, and everybody's good and the business can be done. And plus she got so much other things going on where she could plug you into a lot of things internationally. It's not just on a Atlanta or New York thing.
Brand deals.
Brand deals from Africa to Europe to all over the world. And you don't find lawyers like this too much in the game nowadays. It's fair in between. That's why I said she's like a unicorn.
Well, shit, I'll talk to a brick wall.
Yes. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man, for being on my show, being
Appreciate
my lawyer,
Appreciate it. Shout out to you for your hustle outside of A3C. That was impressive.
Yes, that was crazy.
I was impressed by y'all.
Yeah, and I remember when you came out the building and you came up to us and we was talking and whatever like that, and I was performing and DJ Weddy Wolf was there and you said something real quick. You gave your card and everything and you
My
said
little
who you
tap
are.
card.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I remember that. And there was another guy out there that is like a manufacturer for clothes.
Yeah.
And he talked to us, and I interviewed him real quick. And
shout out to him for giving me a shot of really good Anejo tequila.
See? So you already know what it is. Like, artists, I think what you should do is when there's events going on in other cities like A3C in Atlanta, South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, wherever it is, a big festive event or something, I think you need to go there and make your presence felt.
CultureCon.
All of it, everything. You need to go there and make your presence felt. Strong O, are you taking heed to what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am.
Like, these are the places that you need to go, make your presence felt, connect with people, and keep those relationships going. Don't never leave a stone unturned. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the stuff that we're talking about now all came from me going to Atlanta and doing a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that I'm a go-getter type of person because me going out there and getting it got me getting it for real.
There's a lot of artists that can't afford to do that too. So like I'll be like straight up, if you're young, if you're struggling, if you're like working 3 jobs and trying to support your family, but this is your passion and you can't afford to like go to Austin, take off work, go to Atlanta, take off work, go to LA, take off work. Like I get that. I mean, I'm working like 120 hours a week because I got clients all over the world. So if you're in Japan, I will set up a conference with you and I will talk to you in the middle of the night. I got a client in Rome. I'll talk to you on your time. But these are people that, have the financial ability to do this.
Well,
if
artists
you don't, you can find people that will help you, but make sure that they're not going to take advantage of you. I will shop and manage, but I will only do it for people that I truly, deeply believe in. And I limit my client base. I do not take that many clients a year because I want to give my best. So if somebody's doing that for you, you can find that. You just be really careful that they're not going to take advantage of you, and you make sure that you get that in writing and have it reviewed. If you have to go hustle for a little bit just to get that reviewed, you do it.
Right. So y'all heard that, right? And this is from Missy the Dawn, the entertainment lawyer. So Strong O, what do you feel about that? Like you give your input on some of the stuff that she was speaking about, because you're a new artist coming up in the game. You got your stuff out there right now.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things going on, and you want to make some things happen. So what do you want to say about that?
I just want to say, if I come to you, will you like get behind my career full force or?
I mean, it depends. It depends on what you want.
Okay.
It depends on your mindset.
Okay.
If you're the kind of person like, I know that he's the kind of person that's going to hustle and he's going to put in the work, and I believe in his work ethic and I believe in him. And so if I get to know you and I realize that you have that work ethic, you have that determination, and you're willing to like give it your all and put it forth, I work with people like that. But if you're just going to half-ass it, and this is just a game to you, I mean, I'll review your contract, but I'm not going to get behind you full force because that takes a lot of energy from me, and my energy's got to go to someone. I want to see you succeed, and if it takes you, I can tell you everything in the world, but if you're not going to execute,
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make a drink.
There you go.
But look, we got another call that came in. Yo, say what's up, who you are, and what's your question?
Yo, world, what's up? It's Jay Man. Long time, brother.
Yo, what's goody, my guy?
Diabetes, but I've been watching the podcast and there's a lot of information going on, and I turned a lot of people into it because I know you, and I wanted to thank you for shouting out my sister at Code 31 Media.
Oh yes, definitely. We on the same platform, S.STREET Media. She records right here too. That's my family.
Yeah, that's my baby sister.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, if you say Jay, I've been watching some of the podcasts and all of that.
That's what's up, my guy. Yo, I hope everything worked out with the diabetes and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get out of this wheelchair, I told him I just turned 61.
Well, congratulations and happy birthday another year around the sun. You know what I'm saying? And many more.
And I like everything that you're doing. I even like the energy from the entertainment lawyer.
Yes, Missy the Don.
I came across.
Word.
That's dope, but don't have no sense of direction.
Yes, that's what we need.
Robbed. I know one that just got robbed recently, and the contract was so crazy. The way they told me, I was like, I'm not a lawyer, but it really didn't sound too correct to me. 80% goes to them, and 20% or 30% go to the artist. But then out of their percentage, they got to go to hotel and all kind of foolishness.
So what, did they go and sign it anyway?
No. They was asking me, and I told them, I'm not a lawyer, but that don't sound right to me, man.
They need to holler at Missy the Dawn.
And he was like, man, tell them don't sign that. Hell no.
Yo, Mac, you know what it is, though? I think a lot of guys be so hungry to get on that when somebody give them a contract, these labels or these business owners, they know that dudes be really hungry and thirsty, so they'll give them a Raping You Records contract, and they'll just sign that shit without even getting a lawyer. They don't even have the money to pay a lawyer just to review it, so they'll just hurry up and sign it, and then later, they'll be like what's the singer girl, the rapper girl that got shot in the foot?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion, because remember she was out there one time talking about I didn't know and they robbed me but you signed that. You signed that. Like you talking real tough and everything like that. But you supposed to not be that thirsty to where you just sign anything. Don't just jump on any deal. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they always say, oh, I'm going to give up something to get something. But when you give up something, that could be something you giving up forever. You feel me?
Because I came across some other individuals.
Like Taylor Swift and her masters.
Yes.
Yep.
Kaya Baby.
Hold up. I know Kaya Baby. What happened? She signed over her life away too?
No. She didn't sign anything, but I know, me and her uncle and them go back. And she's dope because, she did a couple of shows.
I heard her.
Kaya Baby.
I heard her, yeah. I know that.
I got a lot of footage of her.
Yeah, I know her.
There's a film, actually, that's on Tubi.
Yeah, Kaya Baby, man, I feel like she's not getting her just due, man. I need to get Kaya up on the show. You know what I mean?
And there's another girl.
She needs to blow up.
Reloaded Road. She called me Uncle Mac. She used to play basketball. Matter of fact, Coach D, my sister interviewed her not that long ago.
Oh, okay.
And she's dope too. She writes. She's acting. She does voiceovers.
Well, if any of them need a lawyer to look over anything that they got going on, just plug them in. Just tell them Missy the Dawn.
Oh, I'll definitely do that. I got no problem because I really like her energy and I respect what she's talking about. And because there's a lot of artists I came across personally because, I got the clothing line. It's doing pretty well.
Okay, I've been seeing you doing a clothing line.
Huh?
I said I've been seeing you doing a clothing line from when I used to always run into you on Jamaica Avenue.
What's the clothing line called?
D-Vision, this year made 25 years.
That's what's up. And what is the D-Vision, right?
Yeah, it was D-Vision, 25 years. Now my clothing line is my own. This is me, Mac Black Creative.
Mac Black Creative?
Some T-shirts, hoodies. I manufacture other people's brands as well.
Okay, so you still out here working?
Oh, you got to connect with me. If you're doing manufacturing of other people's brand, you got to connect with me. I got some people that could use your help.
Okay, definitely. Because all we got to do is if we don't support each other, we never win.
Right?
Yo, it's Missy the Dawn on Instagram, at Missy the Dawn.
At Missy the Dawn?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the page up now.
The
Word.
Dawn.
Yo, Mac, I appreciate you calling in. I want you to get well soon. Don't let that diabetes break you, my guy. You've been in the game for a long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I know I can't see the interview because I'm on my phone and I'm still watching the podcast.
Yeah, but on the rebroadcast, all you got to do is watch it. It's on my live and it's going to be on all of the platforms that I put it on. So you on the show. Shout out to Mac.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Keep hustling, man.
You already know what it is. Grindhard. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. Like I'm happy to have people calling up that got things going on that people could all network with and build up some things off of and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's who you know.
Yes.
It's who you know.
It is. It's all about who you know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, y'all Googled me and you came up here. We worked. Actually, when you first came up here, we were in the lobby where we was discussing your music and the things that you was talking about earlier. And we was like, yo, let's go back in the studio, revamp it. Let's talk about some other stuff. Get your lyrical ability on. Yeah. You was kind of little going through something with your girlfriend or whatever. You was saying some crazy stuff. You care to elaborate on that?
Nah, I'm good. She know what she did. So leave it at that.
So how's it been now since you've been out there in Maryland and the girls and stuff? You be at the strip clubs and everybody rocking with your music.
It's all love.
Yeah,
it's all love. They just
you
embrace me more, and it's just
You took anything down off that?
You crazy? Yeah, you crazy?
Hey yo, this is Strong O right here, man. Have a nice night. You know what I'm saying?
That was neither an admission or a denial.
We got Strong O.
That was some good lawyer language right there.
We got Strong O in the building. We got Missy the Dawn. We almost done. Like, how much time we got left, Math? Okay, so we ain't gonna go into no music right now. We gonna I want everybody to give their Instagrams. I've been saying Missy the Dawn. I've been saying, but I haven't been saying, because your joint is at Strong_O_, right?
Yeah.
Tell them again. You say
Strong_O_.
That's what's up. And are you available to collab with people and stuff like that?
I've been waiting on the Lady Mac with the Sickway remix.
Exactly. She said she wanted to get on that. Nice. But Blue's supposed to be coming here today because I'm going to the studio with them later because we're working on some new stuff. And he was saying that he was supposed to have brought her in the studio to do some stuff, but I guess she going through something or whatever.
Okay.
So that's just gonna wait. But
because I have my verse written, so I'm ready.
He ready. Like
16 bars.
Yo, he not playing with it. But yo, it's a couple of people that reached out to me that said that they want to get on your songs, your remixes.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, people paying attention to you now.
I'm down for it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy to be a part of this guy's career.
On your songs.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm telling you, and you should definitely reach out to Missy the Dawn about her production.
Definitely,
You know what I'm saying? It'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what kind of sound she got. It ain't a trap or a drill or a boom bap, whatever. We don't even know because it's going to have some violin on it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Right, Missy?
I can sing like a motherfucker, too.
Oh, look, see? She's an artist on the low. I know this.
That's why I do this. That's why I do this. I made a track, and when I was in L.A., a student asked me if she could use it for her student film.
Right.
And I said, oh, yeah, because I was like, this is shit, man. Yeah, you can use it. I come back to Atlanta. It's over a decade later. One of my guys, he's a music producer, he's got studios in South Africa. He hears the beats, he hears the track, and he said, oh, this is sick. I want to use this. He's doing something like Bieber out in L.A., and I was, he's like, is it clear? And I was like, yeah, I made it all. Like, it's all, like, it's not sampled.
Right.
But I let this girl use it on her movie, her student film. He was like, crap, I can't use it. And that's what got me studying music law. I'm really interested in it because I don't want people that like are passionate about to end up in the same situation as I am. And I mean, I've built businesses, restaurants, bars, all sorts of businesses throughout my life. And I'm really passionate about not only building them, but putting in all the work, all the procedures, all the operations that it takes to make them grow. And when I see artists out there that don't view what they're doing as a business, it kills me because they have so many opportunities, especially in this day and age with everything that's out there, with all this connected technology, so much more opportunity. I mean, this is a global world.
Right.
And you could just blow up everywhere.
Independently, just doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a lawyer that can make sure that everything goes correctly the way it's supposed to go.
And you put in the work. And you're willing to put in the work.
I only know how to grind. Yeah. So I don't know what it is to not grind. You know what I mean? So for instance, anybody, I don't know what it is to not grind. So putting in the work is like an oxymoron to say to me because I already know what I'm doing already, and nothing's going to stop me from getting to the top.
And if you don't know how to do it and you want to do it, my best advice is just jump in and start. You got to jump in and start, and you'll figure it out and start getting better as you work on it. It takes practice. So if you don't know how to use your DAW system, if you don't know how to network, whatever you don't know, just start doing it.
So what do you see going on for you in 2024? Because this is the end of the year. This is the last 4 weeks.
2024 is going to be big.
Yes.
Yeah, so I work with a really great corporate attorney. She actually just won an amazing prize for minority-owned, female-owned business of the year. So Danielle Laughlin is a really good corporate attorney, Sage Business Counsel. And she does a lot of corporate work, mergers and acquisitions, buy-sell agreements. So she's a really great business attorney. And I do business law, but mostly for artists and small business. Yeah, right. Small entrepreneurs with companies that I really, really believe in, or someone that's doing dope shit like Ashley, someone like doing something creative. I love creatives. But she's got so many resources. So we're working together now. And we're going to start putting out a lot of information for free for people. So we're creating a database of information with white papers and books and articles and webinars and videos that you can watch to help creators and other business people learn and educate themselves. So that's going to be really big for 2024. We've got a financial forecast set up. I got the business plan, putting a lot of automation into place so that I can start, going out and going to these events more. We'll both be at South by Southwest this year. So
definitely, it's in March.
Yeah, we're going to everything. Yeah. I'll be back. I got to go to LA in a couple weeks. I'll be back here.
Shout out to
January,
my peoples out in LA, Mark D'Amelio and the D'Amelio family.
Yeah, so I got to go out there and do some business. I got to be back in New York in January. So. It's just going to be
lit right now.
I'm just going to be working. 2024 is going to be a big year. It's going to be big for you too. I got plans.
Everything
I got plans for you.
Everything that you were saying right now, I included me in it too. I'm like, oh, this is my lawyer, so whatever she's talking about, I'm involved.
Right. We got business plans, and the business plans go towards the artists. So I'm really limiting my scope of people I'm representing in 2024.
People that's really grinding.
I'm going to take like 10 clients in 2024, and I'll do like 3 or 4 for free. Pro bono.
Okay, so Strong O, what you see yourself doing? How's it going to be for you in 2024?
Hopefully, I will finally get signed. Whether it's Warner, Sony, Universal, I don't care. I just want to get on
so
badly.
You really want a record deal?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I want a bad record deal.
Well, now you got Missy the Dawn on deck. She can make sure that it's in your favor. But what I feel is, with all of this artist development stuff that we're doing together, I feel like all we got to do is really get you popping enough so that when a label is interested, you can get a fair shake.
You know
what I'm saying? Because if you don't, and you just say, for instance, if the fact that we're blowing up and you involved and a label step to you, they're not going to give you a fair shake. But the fact that you doing your thing and you getting yourself buzzing, that when they come and they step to you, then now you can negotiate some stuff and it'll be fair for you. Because you're gonna have to give something. It ain't like it ain't the leverage. It ain't like you're gonna get a deal and a label gonna give you everything, especially when you're not on no Drake status. But you want to get into a position where they rock with you, they feeling you a lot, and they're willing to bend a little, like how you have to bend a little. And that's just how it is. So, and I see you going far. And another thing too, I feel like we really need to reach out to some of these organizations so you can be the spokesperson for their organization, because they'll put their marketing dollars behind you to have you give these other people inspiration that they already like. It's because these organizations is behind a lot of different like communities of people with bipolar or like mental whatever. And you're out here doing your thing and you ain't afraid of saying what it is that you have, but you still a confident artist. You giving other people the confidence to come out and say, look, I'm like him too. And we can do this as well. So I don't think you should like not look at that. You should look at that too. Because there's a lot of organizations. There's actually a label out here for like people with bipolar or special needs and stuff like that. And they're a full-fledged label.
It's not just the big brands that you heard of. There are labels. There's some labels everywhere that do really good work, that make really fair deals, and it doesn't have to be one of the majors that you've heard of. There's smaller labels, mid-sized labels that like.
As long as they got marketing budgets to get behind you,
you can crush it with.
Get behind you, bro. And Momager won't have to spend her money. You feel me? And that's dope, because now I'm booking you and I'm getting you in different places like that. But these other bigger organizations, nonprofit organizations or labels that are want you to get behind their organization and be the spokesman for it.
You got to have a business plan and a marketing plan because you're a business.
Yes,
that's true. That's true.
What pro are you with? Are you with ASCAP, BMI?
No, not right now.
You gotta sign with the pro. And
he's under what you distribute through.
Distribute.
You put it in TuneCore, DistroKid.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right.
TuneCore.
Because when I put
Spotify,
I put your videos on my show, when I put your videos on my show, somebody's watching your stuff because they'll say, "Oh, well, these songs." They be like, "These songs are watched. We're not gonna shut you down, but these songs are watched."
Yeah, they're careful about that. Yeah.
Right. So you got somebody watching your stuff.
TuneCore,
you know what I'm saying?
But you still you need to make sure that you make sure you understand like all the different revenue streams you can get. And you get signed up and keep updated with what's going on in the industry. Like BMI just got bought by a private equity firm,
and they're not going to.
You don't know what's going to happen.
No, I know what's going to happen. If you're not generating enough publishing money, they're not going to cover you anymore.
Well, I think BMI's got 2-year contracts. ASCAP has 1-year contracts.
I've been with BMI since the '90s, and they've been watching my records for a long time.
I'm ASCAP.
Right, and I'm BMI.
Yeah.
And I've been with them for a long time, and I've been getting little small checks trickling in here and there through BMI, but it ain't been enough for them to say, well, look, but now that we're dealing with, this other company, and we're going to be in movies and different things.
When I owned a bar, when I had a bar that played records or music or whatever, I turned on like Spotify at the bar, I got to pay a BMI and ASCAP license as that bar owner. And that money's supposed to go to y'all, right? Because I'm playing your music. And if I don't have it, they send scouts around. And they will, they'll get
That's just like with now Sound Exchange and all of that. That's what it's for, to watch songs that's being played or you performing in bars. They're now collecting royalties on that. And if you don't fill out the paperwork fast enough, then you lose them royalties. So all of you artists, if y'all don't have y'all Sound Exchange pages and all of that stuff correct, and y'all go out here doing all these shows, and you don't report that, you'll lose that money after a year. It'll just go to whatever their little book or their little whatever it is they have, and they'll send that money out to other people, and you'll never get it again.
You also got to keep in mind that a lot of them have payout limits. So until you've made 1,000 songs streaming, you're not starting to earn on it, and they won't issue you a check till you've earned like $100, $250 in royalties. So like you said earlier, you got to read the fine print.
Yes.
Spotify's doing that now.
Yeah, you got to read the fine print.
It's real big out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing our thing. We've got a lot of important information. So everybody go back and rewatch this joint. If there's anything that you didn't understand, just go back and rewatch it. If you didn't call up and you didn't ask any questions that you needed to know, you can find out whatever it is that we spoke about by rewatching the show. I want all of the views I could get on it. This was a very inspirational episode and informative. You need to watch and understand. This is Missy the Dawn. Follow her on Instagram. Follow Strong O at Strong _O_. And this is Grindhard TV Podcast. I'm your boy Worldarama. We'll be back next week. We're going to see y'all. You already know what it is. Grindhard.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Hard.
Nice.
All right, we'll be back.